Now today is Mahashtami, the day that Bengalis everywhere flock to the Pujo Pandals to celebrate the killing of Mahishasur by Ma Durga. Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee is no exception, but his Pujo is rather special. It's also a family institution.
Thank you so much for inviting us here and allowing us this time to spend time with you and have this kind.
It's my pleasure to have you as the guests, not as a new media persons covering the events, but as our guests.
Right, sir. Mr. Mukherjee, what is it like? Is there any particular reason, or it's just a practice in the family, a tradition in the family that has been going on since a long time, that you perform this religiously every year? I mean, you break away from all your schedule, you come here and you do this.
This is a part of our cultural life and social life.
So you also have a very special relationship with your elder sister. Would you like to share any memorable moment that sticks out?
A lot of memorable moments, because I have given a lot of trouble. Her husband, my brother-in-law, elder brother-in-law, he did not look at as a brother-in-law. He looked at us as our son. That's why that type of, she is almost like mother. And lot of trouble I gave her when I was a young brat.
Do you also interact with the country folk over here? Do you go meet out the villagers, or it's just that you like to do it and then spend time with your family exclusively?
No, I am basically a village boy. If you look at my school from this place, the distance would be about 4.5 kilometers, 4 to 5 kilometers. So I was grown up in this environment. Therefore, I have a natural affinity with this environment.
Well, staying with celebrations, when wedding bells ring, it is undoubtedly the biggest day in a girl's life. And with themes and colors just about governing the entire ceremony, wedding planners are the most sought after these days. But Chennai city has a fairy godmother of its own who is all ready to whip up a theme as wacky as a Shrek and a Fiona in, hold your breath, just 15 days. If you've conjured up an image of an event manager, here's quite a surprise awaiting you. Soon after jingle bells, it will be wedding bells at the home of the Fernandos. But an 80-year-old nun working out of a workshop in Georgetown has everything under control. Meet Sister Isabel, the wedding planner who wires up the bridal veils, coronets and posies in just a jiffy.
We started with just paper and plastic decorations the first year of the Taj Coromandel, and so that's how it gradually grew on us. As a teacher, the opportunity was there, but not to that extent. But as a social worker, I'm able to reach out much more to the poor. Actually, my first student was a drug addict.
That's right. Those who help Sister Isabel are either dropouts of school or destitute women. But despite the many wrinkles, this manager gets at least 2 plum orders a month. She's almost like a Miss Santa Claus with her group of helpers here at this workshop. It may not be Christmas yet, but preparations for a wedding are currently underway. Nothing short of a celebration. And her loyal clientele swears by the final output she brings to the table.
Sister is able to reproduce it to your liking and your satisfaction. These girls who look very simple, are able to even do up a 5-star hotel, and the hall is done up in such a way that it changes the ambience to something that is really for a wedding and something really beautiful.
This octogenarian is also into decor for festivals of other religions too. So, does she remind you of Mother Teresa?
No, I wouldn't want to be called that, because I'm far from it.
Behind Christine's wedding dress, behind the bridal march, behind the lovely wedding cake, there will be a magic wand of this adorable sister. In Chennai, Evelyn Matthew for NDTV Hindu. Well, she is the author of perhaps a fairy tale wedding as well. Now, he is the man who gave the world Jai Ho and innumerable other hits. But music maestro A.R. Rahman drew quite some flack for his composition of the Commonwealth Games tune Swagatam. Rahman, though, says that he did his best as far as he was concerned, as far as the composition goes, and is quite proud of it, no matter what anyone else says.
Opening ceremony, which went great, and then I had lovely feedback from Australia, England, and all those places who had not known about the controversy. They just loved the song. So in a way, I think it served the purpose, and I was patient. And next time, I should be more careful about testing it out. Every generation, older generation, younger generation, and classical music players. It is difficult to satisfy everyone, but I did try my best. And I'm sorry if you had let anybody down on this, but definitely, I'm proud of that conversation, and it went well.
Well, it is Friday night, so let's get you some news from the theatre screens. A couple of films releasing this weekend are mostly action thrillers, a three-pack mix of Tamil, Hindi and Hollywood. Take your pick.
Sundar C is back with his entertainer Vada. The film is directed by Venkatesh. It is finally ready to see the light of the day this Friday. This action-packed movie is loaded with commercial ingredients. It has Cheryl Brindo as the female lead and Iman has scored the music. Another action thriller hitting theatres this weekend is Thottupar. Newcomers Vidat and Lakshana in main roles, and the film is directed by Nandu. Actor Ramana is a transgender villain. Shrikant Deva has done the tunes for the film. Knockout is also a fast-paced thriller that happens in real time. Sanjay Dutt plays a new-age Lone Ranger with latest weapons and gadgets at his fingertips. Kangana Ranaut is a journalist in the film with Irfan Khan and Gulshan Grover in key roles. The mysterious vigilante fights in the streets of Mumbai reverberate across the nation.
I'm a reflection of your dark conscience.
Finish it! And finally, George Clooney is back in the romantic thriller The American, directed by Anton Corbijn. The story is set in a charming Italian countryside and leaves many unanswered questions. In Chennai, with Lalit Jude, Bertila, NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we could pack into this night edition. Thanks so much for being with us. Enjoy your weekend.